My correct people on a day. My people who information actually reaching me presently now is that ROPO presently now has really come out fully in the palace presently now because he is no longer comfortable with the way these Oloris are actually carrying the name of Queen Naomi everywhere they go. And in kind of the way, he will not take it any longer from this Oloris any longer. So by the way, we are seeing everything in the palace presently now, and from our source information, we are actually gathering that ROPO is not somebody that actually goes out violent, but this time around, ROPO has actually come out fully in violent presently now because he is not comfortable with the name, the way they have actually been slandering the name of Queen Naomi in the palace recently, and in kind of the way, he will not take it any longer from the Oloris this time around. So by the rumors we are gathering from the Oduwa press and also the other Yoruba bloggers and our source close to the palace of Ife, we just learned that since Kabiyesi is no longer in the palace, he actually traveled with Queen Naomi down to Dubai to celebrate her birthday, her 32nd birthday. We learned that ROPO actually came into the palace to manage most of the affair apart from the chiefs and elders that were inside the palace of Ife. And a kind of way he came to administrate some few other things that Kabiyesi actually requested him to actually take care of for him. And in kind of the way we learned that these two Oloris that actually caused confusion in the palace of Ife because of the paternity of their children. The DNA tells that they actually have falsified time without number and refused to actually do the traditional DNA test. We learned that immediately that they heard that ROPO has actually stormed the palace of Ife, that he was inside the palace of Ife. We learned that our crying wailers, they actually ran ahead to meet up with ROPO in the palace of Ife. But in kind of the way, what they got in return, they never expected it. And I tell you, they actually regretted going over to meet up with ROPO this time around. So my people, if this is your first time actually listening to me, do well to like and share and also subscribe on your notification, because you know what I do on Hodges, I actually give you the rumors making out on social and the yemo out there. Anything about celebrity issue like this, I actually give you on this channel. So we just learned that ROPO presently now, while he was actually settling down to talk with the elders in the palace of Ife, we learned that Oletik, the vibe of the palace of Ife, and also Ebony, our calabash carrier presently now, has really stormed his presence, and in kind of the way in a shameful act presently now, because they actually got there and they were making they actually were talking about Kabiyesi, how Kabiyesi left this thing without even formally, sorry, let me forget before the way that the information was actually given to me. They said immediately they actually got into the palace, they didn't even acknowledge the elders, or even though ROPO, they actually, in a shameful act presently now, they actually went ahead to tell ROPO about what they came for, and they said they are not comfortable any longer. Kabiyesi running after Queen Naomi at every given second of the day, going after Queen Naomi. Say they also deserve Kabiyesi to be with them and their children in the palace of Ife. Say Queen Naomi is not the only woman that is so special in Kabiyesi's life. Say they are also there. Say he should actually give time to actually spend time with his twins. And also Ebony actually said that Prince Makenwa is yet to actually know his father very well. So it's best that Kabiyesi spend more time with Prince Adegoke, and we learned that ROPO has actually given them the opportunity to talk and every other thing, but we learned that he actually rebuked them immediately, because yes, they have actually called Queen Naomi's name time without number. They have actually talked about Kabiyesi in a ill manner. Yeah, because there's a way you talk about the Ooni of Ife, you know that you disrespect him. You disrespect because his staffs still stand in the cabinet of the palace. So you have to recognize the fact that anytime, if he's around or if he's not around, no matter anywhere you see his staff, you will know that his presence is still there. So you don't actually disrespect him. But we learn that yes, ROPO did not just ROPO did not just advise the Oloris, he actually rebuked them over the words they were actually bringing out from their mouth. They say they should desist from actually calling the name of Queen Naomi and also his son, the Ooni of Ife. They should actually desist from calling their name, because in kind of the way Queen Naomi does not enjoy the pleasure that they actually enjoy. Say, what of if it was them that Kabiyesi actually jetted out with its new private jet? Would they complain? We learned that the Oloris are actually shocked presently now, and they are in total confusion because they never expected Park Parukpo to actually actually answer them in this response. And we learned again the shocking part of it that Parukpo actually gave to them. Say quite all right that this, say Ooni of Ife is not your property. Say Ooni of Ife is never any of your property. So mind your business. Say he told them to mind their language. Say Ooni of Ife is never any of your property. Say he can actually go out with whoever he wants to go out. And well, Park Parukpo has actually made it clear to the Oloris presently now, to Oletik and Ebony presently now. Say, what is Prince Tadenikawo? What is the crown prince to Ooni of Ife? And we learn that they actually say he is his first son. And in kind of the way it has actually come out from their mouth presently now, saying that Prince Tadenikawo presently now, he is his Kabiyesi's legitimate son and also the crown prince of Ife. So we learned that Parukpo has actually rebuked them over the words that they actually pulled out from their mouth, that Ooni of Ife is no one's property. Among the Oloris inside the palace, is no one's property. The same way they desire to spend time with Ooni of Ife, Queen Naomi actually has more rights also to celebrate with Ooni of Ife. And this is her birthday, and nobody will actually stop her from celebrating it with Ooni of Ife. So my people, I tell you, you guys should do well. Go to the comment section, put your own opinion as you deem it fit, because I tell you, a lot of things are actually coming out from this pepper and dance season. Because yes, Parukpo did not just hold back. Parukpo did not just console them. He actually rebuked them and actually put them in their place, because the more you keep silent, the more you keep on watching these Oloris, they will actually continue constituting nuisance in the palace of Ife. And this one has actually placed shame in the eyes of the Olori, because we learned that Parukpo actually went ahead, said, you guys had no courtesy or respect. You came into the palace to actually complain and meet me up. You saw the elders, you saw the chief seated, and you actually saw me, but you didn't deem if you going down on your news or any other thing to respect me, but actually coming here to complain about Ooni of Ife, while you know he has the right to go out with Queen Naomi no matter anytime he wants to go out with Queen Naomi. And we learned that he has actually sent them away from his presently now, because he can no longer stand the Oloris. And we learned that Ebony and Oletik actually left his presence with a lot of shame this time around, because they couldn't stand the presence and the eyes that were actually coming from the elders and chief in the palace of Ife. So my people, you guys should do well. Go to the comment section and put your own opinion as you deem it fit. So my subscribers and my returning subscribers, you guys are the really MVP. So do well, go to the comment section, put your own opinion as you deem it fit. Thank you very much.